Here we go. There we go, people. I don't even know if you guys can hear me or anybody's in here yet, but I know one thing. I'm in here over at the tire spot. I'll show you guys real quick. Over here at the tire spot. So I'm doing this on my phone, as you see. So hang on one second. All right, good. We're good. Good. Waiting on the other truck to get here. Yeah. So if you guys saw the title, put a one in the chat. If you guys can hear me, also put a one in the chat. LO audio is good. Hey, I appreciate that, Wet Willie, Doctor SoCal. Speaking of that, let me put my phone on Do Not Disturb because shit, somebody called. I wouldn't know how to get back to this shit. Where's the Do Not Disturb on this damn thing? I should have been ready. Hang on a second. There we go. Do Not Disturb. All right, got it. Appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Everybody putting the one in the chat. I'm gonna shout some of you guys out. We got some stuff to talk about, man. CIP, what it is. Feminist, what's going on? What up, Daniel? Sylvester, what up? What up? What up, Oster? How you doing, buddy? What's going on, U-Turn? So, as you guys know, you know, Governor Newsom, you know, for some reason, California. Now, I live in California, so I'll speak on California. But for some reason, California governor thinks they can do whatever the fuck they want to do, and there's no. Oh shit, Shadow Wolf, what up, Shadow Wolf? Hey, just checking in to see Kelly didn't fall off into the ocean per your description or title. It's about to, Shadow Wolf. It's about to. What up, you all? So, New Scum, right? Which, look, I know you guys don't believe this, but California is a Republican state minus the two most important cities, which keeps it blue, right? And you guys already know those cities. New Scum and that clunky ass fucking LA mayor we got, um, let all those mansions burn the fuck up. No water in the fire hydrants. No water anywhere to be found. To me, that shit was a setup, man. That shit was a setup. You gotta understand something. These Democrats, man, they hate people. They hate money. They hate people with money. They do. Why? Why is that, people? Why do they hate people with money? Now you ain't got to be rich, right? There's a lot of people that had those mansions. They bought it back in the 1900s or whatever the hell, paid it all off, and when it wasn't worth a lot of money. Now they're worth millions of dollars, but they weren't probably worth millions of dollars when they put them up when they first started, right? So there's a lot of older people that retired, just trying to make it. But why do they hate people with money? Like Shadow Wolf's got a lot of money. He's retired. He's enjoying life. He's doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? Why do they hate people with a lot of money? And I'm gonna tell you why I put the title in because California's about to be in some shit. California, Washington, New Mexico. But why do they hate people with money? I'll tell you why. People with money have opinions. People with money have opinions. They don't want opinionated people. They want yes sir, no sir kind of people. They want to control you. Get on my California program. That way we can control you. If you're out there making your own money, you're a business owner or whatever. They cannot control. They can't control your thoughts. They can't control your moves. They can't control nothing. They can't scare you. They can't do none of that shit, right? Well, Willie says money doesn't depend on government. That's a fact too. So what's going on now is, you know, Newscom and Trump, and this ain't no political channel, but this is what's going on in California. Um, And you had it right, Crazy Room. Crazy Room, excuse me. What up, Trey? If it's a little noisy in here, man, let me know. I'll have to end it because we're taking the 10 rims and tires on this, off this truck because they're 24 fives. We're going to put them on the other truck. But he ain't even here yet, so I guess it don't matter. We got time. But we got all these beeping. I don't know. Everybody's got to have these damn reverse beeping bullshit things. Like, the saddest thing is, man, people ain't got enough common sense. See a big ass truck backing up, they got to put a beeper to let people know to be careful. That's crazy. What up, Nino? Double down. What's going on? So yeah, so that's what goes on with this with Newscom, right? Is they're all about control. They're all about scare tactics. They're all about control. So when those mansions, fucking $1 million mansions, burn the fuck down, I don't know if you guys know this or don't know this, but old Newscom now, they're trying to make it harder to where they can't build the shit back, and now a lot of people can't afford to build it back. They made sure they didn't have insurance when it burned down. To me, this is a setup, right? So now the people ain't got no insurance. They can't afford to put it back. Now they're selling the properties. An old Newscom, he's going to save the day. He's going to give them pennies on the dollar on the property and try to put in some affordable housing. Look, people, look. Affordable housing is not supposed to be on the ocean side. Can you guys imagine you guys are going to the ocean and with your family, and normally you see some. I mean, I get it, right? But you see some nice mansions over there, and you know, normally have nice mansions. I mean, the people are probably shithole people, but you know, at least they have some courtesy and everything else, and they don't throw trash everywhere. And they're not garbage, you know. But now we're gonna go ahead and put in some some low income, whatever fuck apartments. We're gonna just trash it on down, right? Well, guess what? That's not the beach I'm gonna go to. But now what's going on now is not only does he try to fight around with Trump now what he's doing now is you guys know about this speaking English thing, with the trucking, right? Well, as you guys already know, the guy that killed the three people, and I'm not gonna keep going on this guy that killed the three people because it's all over the YouTube channel. Not mine, but everybody else's, right? But I guess he got pulled over in New Mexico and they let him go. So he had a California license and a Washington license, right? So the DOT, FMCSA, everybody, they start digging into California and Washington, New Mexico, and come to find out what? Come to find out they're not they're not following the laws that they put in place about the English, right? So now they gave California. You don't even live in California though. Good brother, I don't live in California. You crack me up, brother. You crack me up. I don't live in California. You're funny as hell, bro. But anyway, oh, there's the other truck. He finally showed up. Hang on a second, guys. So now he should have backed in. Hang on a second, guys. Hey, that's the other truck right there, okay? Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. So, hey, the good brother says I don't live in California though. When these, it's okay, good brother. I get it, man. Yeah, I get it. Shadow Wolf says that's one. Just know you are come from California. Yeah, I get it, Shadow Wolf, man. It's all good. Anyway, so they gave the DOT FMCSA. I guess from what I heard, they give California $30 million a year for whatever. I don't fucking know. They give Washington 10 million, and they give New Mexico 7 million. So they just gave California 30 days to get right. 30 days, people, or they're pulling that $30 million. Come on, Robert, you gotta be so goddamn close. They just gave him 30. They gave them 30 days to get right. 30 days, people, or they're pulling that $30 million. So here you got Trump, right? You got Trump probably gonna pull his funding because of Newsom. And now we got god dang U.S. DOT. God damn it! I got so much going on, I can't talk. DOT, FMCSA, they're gonna pull their 30 million. So it's a hell of a battle. What's going on out here in Cali, man? Go by me if it's okay with you. That's that one. Just know you. What up, PG? What's going on, buddy? SoCal 777. What's good? Carry on with the story. Yeah, I'm multitasking, guys. I'm multitasking. We're switching the 24 fives, putting it on one truck, putting 22s in the other truck. So we're just multitasking, do a lot of different things. But yeah, so so that's what's going on right now, guys. So now California's in another shit show, in another war with somebody, and they have 30 days. Now we all know how California moves, right? They don't move that fast. Do we think in 30 days they're going to be compliant with what DOT FMCSA is going to do? Fuck no, they're not. So and they wouldn't tell us what the next thing's going to be, right? So if they don't do what they need to be doing in 30 days, they're going to rip that 30 million. What's the next thing they're going to do to California? What up, Ed? SoCal, what up? Y'all got a winner with Newsom. Yeah, yeah. Newsom's he's on his way out. I'm gonna tell you something. When those mansions burn the fuck up, those are Democratic voters. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. They're most likely Democratic voters, and they done fucked up and lost those votes. Now, saying that to say this, in 2028, I don't know if you guys know this. You guys can argue it or whatever. But you guys can look up and do your own research, right? I put shit out here so you guys can do your own research. Don't believe shit I say, right? Guess who's gonna try to run for president in 2028? Put it in the chat. Who's gonna vote? Who's gonna go for president in 2028? As you guys put that in the comments, I'm gonna say something, right? When old Joe and his VP, that VP came from California, right? What up, James? When that when Biden, let me say Sleepy Joe because I don't know what the YouTube's like on this shit, but oh Sleepy Joe, you know what I'm talking about. I'm really not trying to make fun of this dude because at 80 some years old, shit, if we can do what he does at 80, man, shout out to him, right? I just gotta give him a code word so we don't get screwed up by YouTube. But when he picked O. Harris to be his VP, right? To be his VP, the first thing I said was, everybody outside of California, they hate the California government. They hate it. Biden fucked up by picking this bitch to be fucking vice president because they're gonna see that vice president and they're never gonna vote for fucking Sleepy Joe, right? They're never gonna vote for Sleepy Joe. But you guys voted these motherfuckers in with the California vice president. So now, oh Newsom, right? Your new president is gonna run in 2028. And normally I'd be like, he's an idiot, it's not gonna happen, all this stuff. But I can't say that no more because you guys let O. Harris be vice president. And so being said, for all you guys that want to get into business and you guys have like a lot of money invested in different places and all kinds of different things, what I'm going to tell you right now is do some research for yourself. Do some research for yourself right now and find out who this guy really is. Because you guys might have to move your money around. You guys might have to pull your money. You guys might have to do something totally different than you're used to doing, man. Because again, they don't like people with money because people with money have opinions. Understand that. Shadow Wolf says, whoever it is, SoCal is going to be another shit show, I think. What up, D? Bay Area tapping in. That's what's up. What's up, Bay Area? Yeah, real quick. Shout out where you guys are from, man. I always tell you guys, man. Shout out where you guys are from, man. Because it don't matter where you're from. It's where you're from. And that's the best place to be, right? So make sure you guys shout out where you guys are from. He will run, but will get wrecked. I don't know. SoCal 777. I don't know. I really thought. Didn't you guys think that Sleepy Joe was gonna get wrecked? If you guys thought when Sleepy was gonna run, and you thought he was gonna get wrecked with that California vice president, put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat. I thought he was gonna get wrecked. I mean, maybe I don't remember how it went back then, but I really thought that he was sitting in the closet. Sleepy Joe was nowhere to be seen. He wasn't doing interviews. He wasn't, doing anything during the election time. And Trump was, and Sleepy Joe, he blew the record on votes. So I don't know. Multitask on YouTube, counting millions of dollars. I get it, LOL. You're funny as hell. Good brother. What up, Martin? Good morning, SoCal. Showing attendance. There you go. Fresno in the building. Man, I like when I see a lot of California folks in here, man. 909. What's up, Sam? That's Cali too. That's the California area code. We got Ed in Jersey. We got D. Damn, another California one. Hang on a second, guys. All right, I'm back. Talking to the driver. 619 in the building. East California. Damn, a lot of California people up in here. Crazy room got put into one. Sorry about that. Driver's in here talking to me. Shit. Let me see. On this phone, man. Let's see. Sleepy. Had they say, yeah, shit. Something. We got Florida in the building. PG Beats. What up? Don. What up? What up? Yeah. So, what is your guys' opinion, man? What's your guys' opinion? Don't know where the land from anymore. I guess I'll say East Coast. All right. Yeah, Shadow Wolf. Hey, just so you guys know, Shadow Wolf's from everywhere right now. He's retired and he's traveling around. He's having a good time. Russell says, "Yo, SoCal, any advice for someone getting ready to run a mini fleet? Just got my second truck." Well, shout out to you on that, man. Shout out to you on that. And one thing I want to tell you, man, is look, guys, just because you guys can get just because you guys, let's say you get approved on a 5-year loan on a truck, right? 5 years is a long time. 5 years is a long time. Fuck, this phone's getting hot. I just want you guys to understand that, man. 5 years is a long time. 5 years from today, you're in 2030. Well, 2 years before that, before your truck's paid off, guess what? We don't know who's going to be president. So just really be careful, man. But one thing I'll just tell you is have a low cost of operation, man. While you're building, have a low cost of operation. That's my advice to you. Private equity, buying electric plants, your electric bill about to go up. Oh yeah, that's why I went and got me a Tesla, man, so I can check that shit out. And yeah, there's so much. Look, I don't know how it is in your guys' states. I'm in some Tesla groups, but I really like the car. I don't like the insurance payment. You know, I don't like the insurance payment. And I get this because I want to learn about it, right? I want to learn about it. And, you know, California, the gas prices was supposed to get up like $8 a gallon. I said, let me go get me some electric. So yeah, I mean, you can have a good drive record and everything, and insurance on that one car is like 400 or 500 a month, bro. Like that's stupid as hell. The good brother says my truck will be paid off in 3 years. You're good then, good brother. You're good. You're good. Just try to have your shit paid off by 2028, man. But congratulations to the good brother, man. He's got him a truck. That's what's up. One of my trucks will be paid off. Second one and is 12.95 a month for 39 months. Yeah, you're good, man. You're good. I would never buy a Tesla. Well, good brother, there's reasons why I did it, right? There's reasons why I did it, and I like the car itself. I like it. I like not having to worry about go to gas stations or charge at the house. I like how fast it is. It's all air right. I like how comfortable it is. I like that I can get out of a restaurant. I can summons my car, and my car will drive around and pick me up. I like that. I like that if you want, that you can look and monitor the temperature inside the car and put the AC on. Because it's hot out here in the summer. You can have the AC on before you get in the car. I mean, there's so many things I like about the car. The only complaint I have about it is the insurance, right? Because depending on how much you pay on your car, and then you got to tack on 400 or 500 a month on your insurance bill just for the one car. That shit's crazy. He says I got a 2009 Mustang GT, one of my favorite cars, by the way. Any GT Mustang. Just bought me a 2000 Mercedes S500, another great car and great condition. Horizon blue. Fuck car payments. There you go. Good brother says, but it takes you all day to charge it. No, it don't. Good brother, it takes me 20 minutes, brother. 20 minutes and I charge it. But I got 7 cars, so it ain't like this motherfucker's like my only car. You know what I'm saying? The Tesla's just a toy. That's all that shit is. It's a toy. I got a brand new SUV, CX90. I got all kinds of shit. I got a Supra in the garage I don't drive. Like, I got plenty of fucking cars. That's just a toy so I can learn about it. That's all it is, right? Plan is to have my house paid off by 2028, since you're correct. Don't know who will be president. Goal is to have everything paid for then 67,000 on my house at 20. Yeah, there you go. That's it, man. Now I know a lot of you guys can't pay houses off, and that's cool. But just be careful, guys. Just all I want you guys to do is this, right? I don't know what's happening in California, right? Because look, we tried to throw out Newscomb already once, and I don't know how the fuck he didn't get thrown out. I don't know how the fuck this dude did not get thrown out. But he's got everybody on his ass. Now what I'm hoping for is it draws up enough attention to where in 2028, when he tries to become your guys' president, um, that it doesn't happen. That it doesn't happen. But man, I don't know, man. I know some of you guys might be Democrats that watch me, and you guys are probably solid motherfuckers, but this government, especially these Democrats, man, they don't give a fuck about cheating. I ain't saying they did or they didn't, but all I'm telling you guys is just be prepared. Because I don't know, you guys can look it up for me. I don't know how much Trump gives California. I have no clue. But you know, one thing I realize, man, is California gets a lot of money, right? Now I'm starting to realize why the Democrats want to control California. It ain't the people. It's not, so they can protect the people. It's not even because they love California. It's because the money they receive. It's all about the fucking money. Like, I'm gonna do some research. I'm really curious on how much money does California receive from everybody. I never knew never knew that fucking goddamn DOT, FMCSA gave any fucking buddy any state money. Did you guys know that shit? They give out money. They give California $30 million a year. Now you add that on top of how much the president gives California, on top of how much money do we pay in taxes, on top of the unions giving California money. I mean, just for one state, think about that. Look how much money comes through this state. Shadow says, "Hey, SoCal and all, I've got to go. Be safe." Hey, appreciate that, Shadow Wolf. Ed says all 50 states cooked. Cali got 50 billion from homelessness, and it got worse. Ed, right? Think about that. $50 billion for homelessness, and it got worse. I know you guys can say, "Man, don't pick on the homeless. They can't afford it, or they can't help it." But the problem that I have is, right? If you have to be homeless, I understand, right? Which in California, why would you be homeless? Because you can go, from what I heard, I don't know for a fact because I could be wrong. So I want to let it be clear. It's what I heard. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But from what I heard is they can go to the what is it, the welfare building, or apply online or do some shit, and they'll put these motherfuckers in a fucking motel or hotel or some shit, or maybe they got camps. They got something for these motherfuckers, man. Like, you don't out here. I don't think you have to be homeless, but the problem that we have is they want to go to the nicest place to camp out, the nicest place to piss, throw their trash, and catch shit on fire. The nicest place. They can't go pick a shitty place in the city. They got to go to the one of the nicest places. You know. Flatbed Day, shout out to you, homie. What's going on? That's why Democrats ran out of Texas to Chicago, because they're going to lose money with rezoning. Yeah, man. I'm just on here, man, because California is, man, they're fucked, bro. They're fucked. Either Newsom's gonna have to bow the fuck down, which he doesn't ever want to do that, right? Either he's gonna have to bow down and accept what it is, or California's gonna be in deep shit. And I'm gonna tell you something right now. If they take out the $30 million, whatever they give them, and this, and everybody's taking money from California, like, I'm gonna have to leave and move to like Vegas for a while or something. Think about it. All this free money leaves California. They're gonna try to tax businesses and shit like that, right? They're gonna try to fucking make up for it with us. And I'm just not with that shit. Hang on a second, guys. I'm back, guys. I'm back, man. Like I said, doing a lot of different things. California is number one in unemployment and homelessness. Damn, Web Willie. What up, King D Raj in the building? Let's see, state paid for my CDL. I used the Western grant. Oh shit, somebody just commented. I lost it. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna make this short, man, because there's a lot of things going on right now. Ed says, quick question: when buying a semi, how can you check if it's stolen, deleted, etc.? I can't take it to check it. Yeah, either have a mechanic that you know plug into it, and that'll show if it's deleted. If it's stolen, you can get the VIN number and run it. You know, call the local sheriff station. So yeah, you can do that, bro. But yeah, make sure. See, when you buy a truck, let's say you buy it out of state. Like when I buy trucks out of state, I have to do what they call a VIN verification to bring it into California. So they check for all that kind of stuff. So, but I'm gonna go real quick, guys. There's so much going on, man. I don't want to keep muting my mic and talking to people and having all these sounds, man. But one thing I want to say is, man, plan right now, plan for 2028 because we don't know what's gonna happen. All right, guys. Until next time.